smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you.
Hello my lovelies, this is simsfel and welcome to episode 17 of the Sims 4 Vampire Amazon series Generation 2. What, did you almost crap yourself as soon as you came into this episode? Yeah, I know, Lilith is staring at you, looking like she's about to slaughter someone, and who knows, she probably will. But guys, we had some crazy things happen at the end of the last episode, and I'm telling you, I did not predict that. I mean, at some point I kind of saw it coming, but then also it was unexpected, and I had to scramble around trying to make sense of everything that was happening. It was crazy. And I don't even know if I'm ready to accept what's happened, but let me just break it down here while Lilith is staring you down and putting you on edge, okay? This atmosphere, we need it, because things are getting serious. Right, so, I was in the middle of recording the machinima when suddenly Cynthia dropped down and started burning and dying in the sun, right? So then, as soon as she started that first flame that she caught, which was going to ultimately lead to her death, like, I got the notification that she was dying in the middle of making my flippin' machinima at the end, I had to pause the game and seriously think about whether or not I would allow that to happen or whether I would load back before the start of the episode and see what happened then and there. So I had to make a decision. What I did is I paused the game. I had to get my laptop, right? Got my laptop right next to me, pulled up the document that I have, the simsfel's tome of ingredients, profiles, and predictions, pulled up Cynthia's prediction, and I was going ahead and looking at what was predicted for her by Amanda back when Cynthia was a teenager. And scarily enough, guys, everything matched up. If you guys remember the prediction or are going to go back and check, then you will probably know what I mean. You might be able to speculate a little bit along the right track, but everything pretty much matched up. And I thought, you know what? Even though it really breaks my heart that she's dying and I wasn't prepared, and story-wise, I would not have written her death this early. Fact of the matter is, even though it was surprising, it matched up with the prediction that happened to her as a child, or that she got as a child, so I let it be because I think with what's happened in Season 2 so far, and what's going to happen, it's going to match up. I mean, as you guys know, I don't really plan my stories ahead, I kind of just see what's been going on and make stuff out of what they do, but it matched up. So with that said and done, let me just get out of this while I swear to you, Lilith is pissed off. She is confused, and I don't know if I think she's terrified. She's confused, terrified, and whoopsies, pissed off. Okay, that was just a dust. Right. Yeah. And she decided, I mean, she's come right back here, and what ended up happening in the end there, which you guys didn't see all of, but basically, as Cynthia was dying, so you guys saw in the machinima, she felt these whispers kind of going down her neck, you know, whispering down her neck and behind her ear and all those kind of things. And I think as soon as she approached that bridge, she started getting on fire, and she basically told the Queen's younger sister, Lilith, to run away, to run to safety, essentially, because it wasn't safe. So Lilith ended up seeing Cynthia basically burn away. She wasn't there for the whole process, but she saw Cynthia start to burn up as she was running back over here. And now she's back at the station, the field station they were at. She's trying to think of what's happened or what's happening. She has no clue. All she knows is that she definitely wants to go back and get Cynthia's urn. So she probably thinks Cynthia's urn and ashes are still at the site where she died. No one's collected anything. Who knows if a wild animal might have taken it or what. But as far as she's concerned, that hasn't been recovered, and she wants to recover that before anyone else comes and gets it off. Because she was part of the Royal Coven, and it is important that the Salazar women have her remains so that, you know, they can put her down, lay her to rest with her own mother at the honor grounds and all those amazing things, or crazy things more like, but yeah, all those kind of things. And the reason she's terrified, guys, you guys had some theories down in the comments below of the last episode. Some of you lovely said you thought it was another Amazon tribe that's been living at Salvadorada and all those kind of things. Some of others also thought that maybe it was Morgana who went ahead and did something to Cynthia or planned her death because Cynthia saw her sitting on the Queen's throne and was threatened by all of that. All I can say is that if you guys remember the prediction that Cynthia had, you will know which of the two is true. So all of those things, and another thing that you guys did not, nobody mentioned this, but Lilith is scared, and the reason why Lilith is terrified and confused is because, as you guys know, as a child, she was possessed by a spirit. So she was possessed by a spirit. She couldn't control her powers that well throughout her teens until she turned into an adult. Her eyes are permanently purple now because she can control the spirits, or at least that's what she thought. She thought she could control the spirit. But since she doesn't know what happened with Cynthia, and Cynthia suddenly died and had, you know, this weird feeling, whispers, curse, whatever you want to call it, Lilith is a bit worried that she killed Cynthia. Now, we don't know if that's true or not yet, but there's no way to test it or find out currently. But that's why Lilith is afraid. She thinks that she might have overestimated herself and the control she has over the spirit that resides in her, and that it came out, lashed out in this jungle with, you know, disturbed energies or unstable energies, and managed to breach her body and basically kill Cynthia in some way. So she's confused. She doesn't know what to think. All she knows is she needs to get the urn back. Maybe Cynthia will be able to give her some answers as a ghost. Who knows? But to do that, she needs that. But she can't go out just yet. She has to wait for the sun to go down. So we're going to have to see what we can get up to with her. We might send her over to the bar, to the market, so that she can hopefully get a drink or something. I think that's what we're going to do. That's going to be the best thing for her right now. But that's all the explanation I had to do in this episode, or at the beginning of this episode. And I mean, this was the first flipping day. We're staying here on Tuesday, and we're going back on Wednesday, I think, or Tuesday afternoon, something like that. But just as well, because we have Death Fest as soon as we go back. And I don't know how everyone else is going to react, how the other two are going to react to the fact that they sent Cynthia off, like the queen sent Cynthia off to protect Lilith, and she died. Either protecting Lilith or by Lilith. So we really don't know what's going on. So let's get Lilith to go over to the bar, because she's going to be surrounded by people. Maybe she can find out some things about this area and what's going on. We'll take it to the bar. Yeah, maybe she can figure out a little bit of what's happening by talking to the locals. Who knows? I don't really know. We're going to have to see what ends up happening. But seriously, guys, I did not exactly plan that. Kind of just happened. I mean, it was a little bit careless, but it kind of just happened. Because I haven't been here for a while, what ended up happening was okay, honey, go inside. I miscalculated whether or not we would reach the temple in time because the sun came up. And then Lilith already had the umbrella out, but for some reason I couldn't get Cynthia's umbrella out, and I made her go just a little bit, made her go across the bridge to clear up the thing there, but the thing was the vines there, but it ended up taking me to another section of jungle before the temple, and I forgot about that. So before I could even get her, and she doesn't have the bat power, so before I could get her to safety, unfortunately she kind of burned and died. So yeah, that's what happened, and that's the explanation I'm giving from a story point of view. Let me know what you guys think, if that's changed your theories, backed up any of your theories, or given you ideas for new theories. So we've got that going on, and she is chatting with these people, Jennifer, and with, who's this? Dylan. Okay, Dylan. Wonderful. She's having a drink. Oh, never mind. That was him having a drink. Well, that's fine. Why don't you go, you know what, can she go upstairs and meditate? I feel like this should be like a little bit of a vampire haven. We've got an indoor section up here, just a little bit. Yeah. But you know what? I think she should be able to come here and meditate. So we'll get her to go there. Oh, geez, that's a lot of bills. But we have money, thankfully. We have money. So she's going to go that way, off into that corner, and she is just going to do a little bit of meditation away from people so that she can, let's do dark meditation and alluring visage. We're going to do that. Just because I think she wants to just meditate a little bit, think about what's happened, trying to figure out what's going on, clear her mind a little bit, and figure out what she needs to do from here on out. It is very stressful, for me especially, because I swear, guys, after that happened, I had to scramble to try and make sense of everything. And I think I have something sorted out, but not entirely. Not entirely. I mean, when I ask you guys questions, I'm actually asking myself questions too. So, yeah. I haven't actually planned everything out. I'll just have to see how it ends up going. Okay, well, she's done this. We're going to put her alluring visage on, or visage, so that if that somehow helps her, hopefully it does help her. Does that take down energy? I did not know it takes down your energy. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. And she can't meditate right now. Huh. Curious. Very curious. Well, I'll leave that. She's going to just go around here and look at stuff. Yeah, she's going to go around and look at stuff. She's going to start getting thirsty soon. She might take a good long drink before she goes off into the adventure that she wants to go off in. And oh my goodness, look at this guy go. Look at him go. Damn. Okay. Does she have the... Yeah, she has withered stomach, so she can't eat normal food, which kind of sucks. But all the vampires are pretty much like that. So I'm not going to be too upset about all of this, but can we actually talk to the barmaid and figure out something? Huh. Let's try a friendly introduction and see if we can actually ask her about the local cultures and figure out anything. Because this might be a way of Lilith going ahead and trying to... She wants to scare someone. We might do that as well. Yeah, she might want to... Oh, look at them. Look at them. I guess he's caught in her allure. This might be her way of going ahead and trying to figure out what's happening. Can we scare him? I want to scare him. Well, let's go and scare, because that's something that she wants to do. I don't know for what reason, but she wants to scare someone. Oh, okay, this human is flirting with us. Hey! But we want to scare you. We don't want to flirt. Oh, geez, now all the boys are flirting. Okay, we might have to turn this off, to be honest. Okay, we managed to scare him. Maybe she feels a little bit better. She needed to do that to feel in control. Maybe she's just trying to feel better. She's trying to pretend. That's what she's doing. She's trying to pretend everything's okay, but it's... Excuse me! Excuse me. No. No. What is happening? Go away. Oh, geez, we need to turn this crap off. How do we turn it off? How do we turn it off? I don't know how to turn it off. Guys, I don't want this. I don't want it. Okay, I really don't know how to do this. I really don't know. And we don't want to talk to you either. Really don't. She's not thinking straight, guys. I'm telling you, she's not thinking straight. Let's tell her a story. Okay, come on. Come on, get off. You need to start talking to the barmaid. She's more important right now. She's going to give you some tips, tricks, hopefully information. You don't need to be talking to this guy. What's his name? Juan? Is that it? Juan? Juan Camilo? No. Arlana, we don't need to be talking to you. If you're going to give us your plasma, thank you. But otherwise, we really don't need to be talking to you. We've got more important things to do. Can we actually get a drink? Where did he go? Well, he left. What about this guy? Let's try and get a drink from him, shall we? Compel for a deep drink. Hopefully that works. And then we should be all well and good to go ahead and try and go back, retrace our steps to where Cynthia was, and see if we can recover her ashes and her urn. Jeez, I don't know how Lilith is going to explain all this to the queen and to Morgana. Like, how is she going to explain this to the rest of the coven? I'm sure when Ophelia gets the news, she's going to be very much shocked because she's got Cynthia's daughter, Ursula, under her care. So it's kind of really crazy that Cynthia would... I mean, she was so healthy and everything that she would just die like that out of nowhere. It wasn't even like she was slowly deteriorating or she did anything bad. She was like an upright citizen. An upright citizen, I tell you. She was an upright citizen. And she was healthy and everything. And she still ended up dying, which is crazy. Okay, it is 6. That means the sun is down. And it is safe for us to go ahead, retrace our steps, and see if we can find the remains of Cynthia. So let's leave all of these humans, these men behind, and see if we can go on and do whatever we need to do. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we need to go back here. We're going to go back to our lodge and retrace our steps from there. And see what we can get up to. This is so much drama. I did not expect this, guys. I did not expect this. I was not ready for another death. I really was not wishing for another death. Okay. Where can we go? Where can we... Okay. Oh, I see it. I see it. We need to come back over here. We're going to fly there as a bat, which is also cool because Lilith, that's actually useful. She can fly as a bat, so she doesn't need to go ahead and... Oh, look, there's a snake, but let's retrace our steps. So, oh, we see it. We see it. Do you guys see it? Is she flaring? Sizzling epidermis. Why is she sizzling? It's like 6 p.m. I don't understand. Well, can we get an umbrella out? No? Open umbrella. See, she can, but I couldn't do that with Cynthia. So, I don't know why she's still sizzling even though the sun's down, but okay, okay. Well, retracing our steps, there it is. This is where Cynthia died. So, rip Lady Cynthia Ronarain. We're going to come here. We're going to mourn Cynthia, right? This is important. She's going to go mourn Cynthia. And you guys, some of you guys are actually shipping Cynthia with Narcissa. And I'm sad because that means that won't come to be. Oh, geez. Okay, crap. We need to be careful with her as well. Maybe not go ahead and mourn her because you might end up dying. So we're just going to quickly cancel that because I really do not intend for the Queen Sister to also die, okay? We're going to go ahead and grab that. So Lilith has managed to recover the urn. They might go ahead to have a proper mourning back at the castle with everyone else. And go ahead and, engrave this and strengthen her connection to the world, her spirit to the world, and all those kind of things. But for now, it's up to Lilith. She is scared, she is terrified, but I think she also realizes that she came here for a reason. The queen sent them here to gather some wealth for the coven. To put towards the treasury and all those things. So she can't go back empty-handed, especially she knows that such a big tragedy has happened, and that's going to hit Narcissa really hard. But at the same time, because of that as well, she can't go ahead and just return to the castle without anything. So even though she's very afraid now, she has to be brave as the scholar of the Salazar clan and cross this bridge to see what's on the other side, and see if she can figure out what's going on or if there is anything of value that they can bring back. Because if there is nothing of value, then this was not worth it. It was a trap. It wasn't worth it for whatever reason. And for some reason, she is still sizzling. I can't tell why she's still sizzling, but she is. And I'm going to keep an eye on that. Oh, geez, that's a huge snake. We're going to keep an eye on this because I really don't want her. It's 7, so I don't know why she's sizzling, but I don't want her to just die. So we're gonna keep a very close eye on her. Luckily with her, she can run to safety more quickly, much more quicker than Lady Cynthia could. Oh geez, this is really scaring me. Like, I do not feel comfortable with her being out. Even though the sun's not here, it might be different because the world is a little bit different. I've never thought about that. Maybe the sun's just up later over here? I really don't know. But look, she stopped now. Oh, I guess in different worlds it's a bit different. That would kind of make sense. Maybe with Salvadorada, you can come out after 8. But before that, it's not good for you. So that means we don't have a lot of time. Because the sun comes up really early. The sun comes up at like 5. So we've got between 8 and 5 to get everything we need done. Unless we're staying in the temple, of course, then it's okay. Otherwise, it's not. So we got an unauthenticated statue. Now she's going to come up this way, right? And see what we've got up here. And oh, look. She's going to come here and she's going to discover that it seems as though Lady Cynthia managed to actually go ahead. Or maybe not Cynthia. Maybe it wasn't even Cynthia, because Cynthia actually didn't make it this far. We're saying in the actual story. She died over here before she could cross the bridge. But obviously, someone or something has been here before, and they've left this little gate open. So, aw, she's sleepy. So she's taking a bit of a rest there, which really she shouldn't be doing. And oh geez, swarmed by bees. Interestingly enough, guys, this actually happened to Cynthia before she passed away. She got swarmed by bees as well. So let's go get her to do some meditation, because that's also gonna help. And we were saying before that she has got a bunch of hygiene stuff that she can use if need be from the reward store, so that's okay. And we've also got the sleep replacement, so we've got that, no need to be concerned. So let's get instant hygiene, and then we'll just get her to drink that up, and then she will be all ready and well to go ahead and go off and hopefully seek out the temple. So with that said and done, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.